mannerisms, and etiquettes help define their incredible people. I am Carlo Alain El Aquino, and I will be your guide this evening. Crab mentality or crab in a bucket syndrome describes a way of thinking best described by the phrase, if I can have it, neither can you. It is a negative attitude of most Filipinos. The metaphor refers to a pot of crabs. Singly, the crabs could easily escape from the pot, but instead, they grab at each other and use as king of the hill competition, which prevents any from escaping and ensures their collective demise. The analogy in Filipino behavior is that a group will attempt to pull down any member who achieves success beyond the others, out of jealousy or competitive feelings. Positive attitudes. You will always feel at home wherever you are in the Philippines. Family ties are extremely close compared to other regions. There is a high respect for any older or higher individual. Anyone who has a Filipino as a best friend will always have somebody to depend on. Pakikisama or being cooperative means that they are in line for the better or with the majority of a group. They give and take. Filipinos too are known for being sensitive to insults, criticisms, racial discrimination, and other simple issues. This is our carpool, or pride, connects the traits of Isama, Iya, and Utang na Loob. Physical mannerisms. Actions louder than words. The average Filipino requires less privacy than the average American. He also requires less personal space as well. Often, Filipinos stand close to one another when talking, and members of the same sex will even hold hands while walking. However, there are some people or women who demand the Filipino custom don't touch treatment. This means that a Filipino lady, in order to remain pure and virtuous, cannot let any man touch even the tip of her fingers, unless he or she is her husband. Couples are also not very known for showing affection in public. And by the way, talking with direct contact is not only rude, but a bit Using like a policeman interviewing a suspect. If the suspect refuses eye contact, he has something to hide. If you ever shout to a Filipino and his answer says he will raise his eyebrows in response. One of the weirdest and funniest manners of Filipinos is pointing their lips to the direction of a place. A nod is already equivalent to a greeting. And students often scratch their heads when they don't know the answer to a question. Filipino vocal mannerisms. An apology is given when a Filipino wishes to ask a question to a fellow Filipino who is still speaking. This is the nickname of every unknown individual in any kind of workplace. Opo, and O are just some words which express great respect to superior or elder. Sige, with a nod, is the same as an okay. Filipino etiquettes and customs can be classified into four categories: meeting etiquettes, gift-giving etiquettes, dining etiquettes, and table manners. During meetings, smiles and a firm handshake is given to every person in the room. For women, pesos are given if she offers one or if the meeting place is less formal. Usually, a Filipino should let the eldest or most important person start the opening or closing prayer. In any event, gifts are given to the host, hostess, or attendants. Sweets and flowers are the most commonly given. Filipinos may send a food basket after the event as a thank you, but not before or at the event, as it could be interpreted as meaning we do not think that the host would provide sufficient hospitality. Elegant and colorful gift wrapping to touch the receiver's heart. Don't be disheartened if they don't open your gifts. because they do not want to create jealousy or disappointment among the guests. If a Filipino invites you for dinner, be fashionably late. Arrive around 15 to 30 minutes late. The wife of the host is never called hostess because it has a negative meaning for Filipinos. Dress well for others to judge you. It is always heartwarming for a hostess to hear a sincere compliment about her hard work house. Handwritten notes of thanks after the dinner show that you have class and thoughtfulness. Table manners are almost the same with other nations, but Filipinos always wait to be asked many times before joining a dinner. They always wait for the seating plan before the sitting. They never eat unless the host starts eating. Get used to the family or buffet style of food. It isn't always rude to leave leftovers. These are the reliable sources and references which have provided me correct, appropriate, and interesting information and media files which I have used to make this podcast for you. I would like to thank my third-year computer teacher, Mr. Bongalos, for teaching me to make this podcast and every lesson he has taught me so far. I would also like to thank my fellow Filipinos, David Tamayo, for helping me make the video. I would also like to help the Filipinos of this country who have helped me truly discover my nationality and nationalism within my heart. I hope this presentation has enlightened you about the Filipinos and their great effort.